So welcome to Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Purple Monkey Dishwasher?
I'm trying to quote Yahtzee. In his review of this, he just changes it throughout. From Red Dead Redemption to just color, thing. And it just gets weirder and weirder.
Can you run these titles by me before you just sprout them off again?
I honestly totally 100% forget, other than Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Watch some of Yahtzee's reviews, especially if this... Oh, where am I? I haven't played this game in a while.
John Barstow.
Marston.
Cliff Reginald.
No, wrong. Okay, I haven't played this game in a while. What do we got here? We got some dynamite.
Fill up my mouth with farts.
Ha! What?
Gee!
My horse is like, oh man, this guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's this guy's name, right? Fill up my mouth with farts?
Yep. Fill up my mouth. Oh man, I was about to mount this horse with my penis.
I forget where that was, but there was this guy that was running for like mayor or senate or something. He's like, you could have some like fake politician tell you all this, but why not have me tell you all this? And I can tell it fake to you straight up. And then he's just making all this stuff. It was like, my name is like Jake Warren, but I can become Philip Warren or Steve Warren or fill up my mouth with farts. He just goes on. It's like it's the obvious political humor and stuff like that.
Yes.
And then he's like, so vote for me. Fill up my mouth with farts.
Have you ever seen the SNL skit Pat Butts?
Pat Butts?
No, his name is Pat Finger, and he's running for the mayor of Butts. He's like, so with your help, we can put a finger in Butts. We're doing it.
Extreme Mario Kart.
Woo! Off-road, bitches!
Mario Kart got so famous.
My horse can go.
By the way, by the time this video is us recording it, new DLC for Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, I know. I'm very hyped for that. What I've seen of it is pretty good. That Nintendo Direct that happened.
I have no idea what the DLC is. And the cart's gone. Way to go. And you lost the horse.
Good.
God, you suck.
Good.
Jesus Christ, Philip. Get your shit together.
You know what I'm doing? I'm going to put my bandana on.
There's a reason why your name is Fill Up My Mouth with Farts. You're kind of getting shot at hard.
Whatever, I've got a bandana on, so it's okay.
No, it's not. You're clearly dead.
They forgot two words of that title. They forgot Red and Redemption.
Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
They forgot 3 words. The Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Alright, I don't have my bandana on. Let's get that on. The bandana is basically just a free pass to do whatever the fuck you want without
Alright, guys, welcome back to Yellow Mango Snacks.
Alright, this time I swear I won't fuck it up too hard.
Fill up my mouth with farts. I'm sorry, that's the stupidest thing, but I can't stop laughing.
With your help, we can put a finger in butts.
You can put a finger in butts. Oh, by the way, shout out to whoever the fuck made the actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf song.
Yeah.
I can't stop listening to that.
Did you watch the video I sent you?
I don't know what it's from. I didn't watch the video. What's it from? Oh my god.
The video is the dude who, like, I think he's the one who made it. And it's a live performance with a child choir, acrobats, a men's choir, an actual full orchestra performance of that song. And, oh my, like, and I don't want to spoil it.
And the horse died.
Good. Good. I didn't really notice the big giant trench. Whatever, it's fine. But at the very end, it pans to the audience after the song, and this amazing performance of it, like fucking like Broadway shit. That pans to the audience, and there's one person in it, and it's Shia LaBeouf. And he stands up and starts clapping. I'm like, oh my god, these guys made it. That is the dream when you make a parody song like that. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf is in your audience, and he's the only dude.
There's one line in there that makes me laugh. It's when they, it's in after, like I've seriously been listening to it on Spotify for maybe like back to back 2 weeks.
Because it's
now.
also like a pretty good song.
It's a good song, but the one thing that makes me laugh is like, all right, so he's walking, so he's out of the cabin. He stabs Shia LaBeouf, but then he turns around and it's Shia LaBeouf right there, and then it's. Like the chorus just goes Shia surprise,
Yeah, Shia surprise.
Shia surprise. There's a gun to your head and death in his eyes, but you know jujitsu.
Yeah.
So, body and slam superstar Shia LaBeouf.
Superstar Shia.
Rumble Tuesday night with Shia LaBeouf.
It is the fucking best thing ever.
Oh my god, that's the fucking greatest song. Oh my god.
Who doesn't love it?
It's been like letterboxed in between that and Star Bomb's Minecraft is for everyone.
See, I didn't listen to that song. I enjoy Star Bomb a bit, but I don't know that one.
I don't know the female singer on that.
Huh, they have a female singer that's in a lot of them, like the
Well,
Mario
it's the
versus
same-
Luigi one. She does Peach.
Yeah, Luigi is like ballad or something.
Yeah, that's
She's
the one.
actually a really good singer, and I know she's actually done a bunch of other stuff. I just forget.
What the fuck was that? Wow, John Marston, you're really getting good at this.
Oh man, I could go for a beer.
I'm gonna steal this.
Shout out to our Mafia 2 playthrough.
Yeah.
Go get drunk at a foodery.
Get the fuck out of here. You quipped through me real quick. Oh shit. It's the law!
Yeah!
Just ran into that boulder.
The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Oh my god. That was back when SpongeBob was great. That is still some fucking hilarious bullshit.
Okay, I can't stand modern SpongeBob, but that's that's like my second favorite episode by them.
Like,
The first one, Super Bowl special.
oh my god.
The one where they do the
yes.
orchestra thing.
Oh my god, no! Run away!
Shia surprise!
Giant surprise.
No, there's more rocks.
It's
Get on the
okay.
road. There's less rocks.
No! The road is just where they'd expect us to be. This is Furious 7.
The road is where they expect us to be.
Did you see Furious 7 yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay, let me tell you some shit about Furious 7. I got a little speech here for you. First of all...
well, you know what? Yeah, I'll listen to your speech. We're about 6 minutes in.
There's some dumb bullshit with that movie. And it starts at the very beginning.
Shia surprise.
Because, like, the second scene is Jason Statham having a fucking fist fight with The Rock. And
What?
winning. Like, right away, that's some bullshit. That doesn't happen.
You're not gonna go up a straight fucking cliff,
You don't
dude.
know me.
Yes, I do.
You don't know my story. But no,
You don't know my
because
story.
Jason Statham takes a fucking straight up uppercut through the chin by The Rock, and then he gets fucking choke slammed into a glass table, held up by steel beams, wherein the steel beams fucking break in half through him slamming Jason Statham.
Jesus
And
Christ.
Jason Statham gets right back up and beats the shit out of The Rock.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't happen.
No. That's some bullshit already. And I'm watching this going, okay, so this isn't very... I guess so. This is interesting. Whatever. And then it gets to some weirder bullshit. Because then it cuts to Vin Diesel and his, like, wife-girlfriend thing. Well, they reveal later in the movie it's his wife, but she doesn't remember because she has amnesia. Which is
Wow.
always the smartest of all.
That's the smartest of all plot twists.
Always. But, like, it's not even a twist. She just has amnesia. Like, and they just kind of, like... And they don't ever explain why or how she has that, but she just kind of does.
We're just gonna steer the plot in the direction of her having amnesia.
Like, I'm sure it's in the last movie, but I don't really remember Fast and Furious 6 too well. But they're driving through the desert, and he's like, you remember any of this? And she's like, you know I don't. He's like, And then they pull up over a hill. There's a fucking giant-ass, like, fucking Mountain Dew Games event happening. Where fucking, like, people are doing, like, drag races and stunts on BMX bikes and shit.
Wow.
And she's like, what is this? And he goes, Race Wars.
What?
I'm like, wait.
This isn't Mad Max. Come on, dude.
when he said race wars, I'm like, this is not the black and whites fighting over civil rights. What is this dumb bullshit?
Those dudes hopped up on Red Bull, fucking backflipping over canyons.
And she's like, we've been to this? He's like, we founded it.
We founded it.
I'm like, I don't remember that happening in the past movies, but I guess they founded race wars together.
Man, Vin Diesel, thank God.
Oh my god, and he's a fucking giant nerd too. He's really into Dungeons and Dragons.
That's great.
I know, I love him a lot.
Did
but,
people say he was gay at one point?
I think he said that he was at one point, but then he's like, nah, I'm not.
Okay.
Which is just, I don't know, it's weird because he's got kids and a wife. So maybe he's just trying to save face, but I'm like convinced that Vin Diesel's actually gay, and he's just like, never mind, just pulling your leg.
JK, guys.
Gotcha.
Cool. Gotcha.
But anyway, so the race wars happens, and then Vin Diesel's house gets bombed by some Japanese dude, Japanese Jason Statham. I don't know why it's in Japan. He gets like, it's a bomb, it's like a thing from Tokyo, and like, hey, you getting some VCRs? He's like, oh, maybe it's the new race part or whatever. And then the fucking box explodes, and he gets a call from Jason Statham from Tokyo. He's like, hey, you don't know me, but you're gonna. And then his house fucking explodes, and Paul Walker doesn't die. And,
Wait, Paul Walker didn't die in the explosion?
No, in the movie, he doesn't die.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess is fine. We'll get to that. But
we'll get there.
But basically, Vin Diesel visits The Rock in the hospital. He's like, hey, who's this dumb asshole who's like tracking us down the rock? He's like, oh, here's his name. We fucked up his brother at one point or whatever. I don't remember. But and The Rock is in a leg cast and an arm cast, and he's in a hospital bed. And remember that, because that's very important. He's in a leg cast and arm cast. He is incapable of assisting in anything. And this movie takes place within, like, maybe a couple weeks. Anywho, so Vin Diesel goes around on his adventure around the world, or whatever the fuck he does, to find this dude, and he runs into him a few times, whatever, and, like, they have a game of chicken, wherein neither of them gives up, and they just run straight into each other.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, it's this big tense scene where they hit the floor, the accelerator,
yeah,
and they both yell. Like, ah! And, I'm gonna try to get this fucking horse.
Get the horse!
I'm gonna get that horse. But,
you gotta hit it with your grappling
hook. And then they, like, hit it, and then, like, Vin Diesel's like, and then,
get the horse!
Jason
and
Statham.
Shoot!
I got it. One second. Jason Statham, like, brings out a gun, and he's like, what'd you expect?
Man, you missed hard.
Yeah, I know. He's like, what'd you expect this to be? Some sort of fucking street fight? And he has a gun to his head. And Vin Diesel gets saved by Mr. Government Kurt Russell. Calls himself Mr. Nobody, which is the dumbest piece of shit ever.
Wow.
Like, dumbest thing ever. Like, the secret government guy who's like, oh man, I'm Mr. Nobody. And then, then basically Kurt Russell, like, explains to him that he has to find this thing called the God's Eye. Which is...
What?
What it is...
It's a giant jewel.
Like, yes, but in this movie it's not. It's a fucking, like... It's a fucking, like, computer chip that, yay, I did it. It's a computer... Oh, shit! This horse does not like me!
I was gonna laugh if it just started dragging you.
That would have been great. But it's this computer chip that can spy on anyone, anytime. It's basically like the sonar thing from Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah, that's
except,
right.
like, all over the world. That's basically what the God's Eye is.
That was a really cool idea. That was actually, like, a probable idea.
I know, it's a pretty, like, cool concept, I guess, whatever. They just kind of, like, glaze over it in the movie. But basically he's like, hey... Vin Diesel, you find this, and we can find this Jason Statham for you. And he's like, alright, cool, I'm down with that. And, so, like, Vin Diesel has his team together, and they're planning out, they have to hit this, government convoy that's, they're carrying the hacker that created this thing. And they're like, and they're looking at a giant map, and like, what, and the black guy, the funny one, not Ludacris, well, the funny one, it's like, what if we attacked right here? And the soldier guy's like, no, that would be the dumbest idea ever, because that's the most heavily guarded area, and it's in the middle of mountains, there would be no entrance. And he goes, exactly. They would never expect it. And Kurt Russell's like, that's the dumbest idea ever, and that's why I hired you guys.
Wow.
What the fuck just happened there?
Get him with the rope.
I forgot that I had the rope. Oh my god! I laughed at the dude. Like, that's why we hired you guys. And then they do this, like, action scene where they fucking, like, drive out of a plane and then parachute their cars onto the road.
What the fuck?
And it's a cool action scene. It's dumb, whatever.
It's cool. It's stupid.
Then they go on this adventure. Then they save the girl who's the hacker, and they're like, "Oh man, a girl hacker? What? What kind of new level bullshit is this?
What is this? 2015?
Yeah, what the hell? Are we a modern movie?
Are we a modern society?
It's like Furious 7 made an attempt to make the strong girl character, but they don't do it because every other like establishing shot is just a girl's ass in a thong, like just a lot of thonged asses.
Kill him. Just shoot him in the head, dude.
Wait a second, I gotta. Sup, homie?
Sup, black dude?
He's Mexican, thank you. But
And shoot him.
or capture.
Fine, capture. Be that guy. Drag him behind your horse.
Is that an option? I forget.
I really hope so.
Anyway, so they make it to like Egypt or Dubai or whatever the fuck it is.
Hog tie.
And they show up and the girl's like tells her friend, "Hey, remember that thing I sent you? What'd you do with it?"
Carry him?
Yeah, I got it.
Now put him on the train tracks.
Shouldn't get to the lawman.
Put him on the train tracks.
Yeah, where's the train tracks are right up the road from here, right?
Yeah, put him on your horse and just...
There we go. Anyway, so they show up and they tell the guy like, "Hey, yo, you still have that computer chip I sent you?" He's like, "No, I sold it." And she's like, "No, what?" And he's like, "I sold it to a billionaire." And so they have to get invited to like a billionaire's party or whatever and just the computer chip happens to be hidden in the glove box of the most expensive car in the world.
What the fuck? It
So-
just happens to be there.
Yeah,
Not in
of
a
course.
safe, it's just in a glove box.
So then they show up at this billionaire's house, and it's kind of like, you know, Mission Impossible-y. It's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of Ghost Protocol a little bit. Like, it's alright. And then, like, they show up, and it's all, like, really spy shit with gadgets and stuff. Then Paul Walker and Vin Diesel make it into the room with the car, and Vin Diesel lifts up the car.
What?
Like, he picks it up, and it turns out that the whole plan was depending on Vin Diesel's ability to pick up this car.
Let's go find a train.
I'm saying I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna put him on the tracks.
Well, we gotta go figure out what the train is.
It's
We don't
probably
want him
gonna
to-
show up.
We don't want him to get eaten by buzzards before the train shows up.
We don't know, maybe. I'm a bit upset that there's not even like a prompt that's like, just tie him to the tracks.
Oh, there you go. There you go. He'll get his head sliced off.
Perfect. I'm sure it'll make its way
Whenever the
around
train
here.
shows up.
Anywho, so Vin Diesel picks up this car and Paul Walker starts like getting underneath it to like get it from underneath the car or something. I don't know.
What? Okay, why the fuck did he... Can he pick up a car?
I
He
don't
can't
know.
pick up a car.
Like it's just weird. Like and people have been bringing that up and everyone's like, no, Vin Diesel actually did lift that car though.
No, he fucking didn't.
It's like I don't know. Like maybe
Did he
Vin
lift it-
Diesel's that strong, but either
Did
way,
he lift it up like really far?
like he lifted it up like up to his shoulders and he was like, you know, like squatting doing that move. And but like even if he actually did, the whole plan was like riding on his ability to lift up that car.
What?
Like, that was the whole plan. And then, like, some shit goes down, so now they have to... Oh, no, now we have to drive the car out of here. And also, through some badly said exposition, they're like, oh, man, this car is also bulletproof. So you're like, oh, man, so at this point, this car is going to get shot at. So they get in the car and they start driving it around inside the penthouse of this giant fucking skyscraper in Dubai. And, like, Jason Statham shows up, starts shooting at it, and oh no, it's bulletproof, yay, they're fine. Then I'm like, oh man, how do they get away from this? They drive from one skyscraper to the other, and there's like a fucking 100-foot gap between the two. So they just gun it, drive out the window, and they land in the next skyscraper over. And then it's like, oh man, that's some dumb bullshit. And then they're like, oh wait, the brakes are broken, we have to go to the next skyscraper.
Oh my god.
So they fucking go to the next skyscraper. And at this point, I'm like, guy, I like turned to Sam next to me and I'm like, Sam, I pray to God they do it where they have to keep driving from skyscraper to skyscraper until they hit the ground, which they did not do that. I was a bit upset. That was a very big missed opportunity. They just... Who's this guy?
I don't know. Shoot him. Don't even bother. Just shoot him. Waste all your ammo on one dude.
All of it. But so they bail out of this car that's going 200 miles an hour and they're fine. And the car just drives out the window and gets trashed and it's not even a thing anymore.
Hey, look, another guy.
What are these dudes?
Hit him with an axe. Do you have an axe?
They have a knife.
Hit him with a knife. Oh my God!
Who's shooting at me?
I don't know. Shoot him back.
I don't even know who's shooting at me.
It's the bird. The bird shooting at you. Oh no, it's that guy.
Oh hey guy. What are you doing? Are you taking a shit in the fucking bushes? Was that a cop or something? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so they do that, and then so Vin Diesel and Paul Walker are in the two skyscrapers over. And the rest of the crew are still in the penthouse.
Oh my God.
And then they just cut to the next scene. No explanation how they got the fuck out of there. They just cut to the next scene.
What?
I'm like, what? No, movie, stop. Explain yourself.
There's no them awkwardly leaving a mid-conversation.
No, they just...
Going to the elevator, waiting for the elevator to get there.
Oh, the train's coming!
Oh shit, really? Oh, the train's coming!
That's,
I'd say we can end it on the train.
No way, I still have some bullshit to go over.
Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh man, that guy exploded!
That's fucking awesome.
Hey, let's go rob the train.
Come here, horse. Anyway, so they do this shit. They have the God's Eye now. They find Jason Statham. They have this weird fight out or whatever. And then they just kind of move to LA for some reason. They fail in killing Jason Statham at this point. No.
You fucking dumbass.
Come on, horse.
Ride horse, come on.
I'm trying to. They fail to kill Jason Statham, whatever. It's just some weird kind of bullshit. Kurt Russell kind of dies, but then he's back at the end, so not really.
Kurt Russell.
Whatever. Everything's okay in the world, and then they're like,
oh
you know
shit,
what?
You might want to get on the train.
And then they're like, you know what?
Nah.
Let's take this fight. Let's stop all this dumb bullshit. Let's take this fight home. So they go back to LA for some reason.
Wow.
And at this point, it turns into fucking Twisted Metal.
It turns into Twisted Metal.
Where it's them driving cars against a fucking military drone.
Oh my God. Okay, you can't get out that.
No, I got it. And some weird and some dumb bullshit's happening where they're trying to hack the drone from a driving car or whatever. It's just dumb. And then The Rock is watching this on the news from his hospital bed.
What the fuck?
And he's in a leg cast and an arm cast. Let's not forget that.
Oh yeah, I said I saw a thing about that, and then wasn't he watching his football highlight video?
I don't know. He may have. That could have been a behind the scenes thing.
That was on his TV. He was watching his football highlight video.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, because he used to play football.
But anyway, is the train in town here?
Yeah, it left already.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, well, get on the train and then rob it. I mean, rob it after they leave.
Yeah, obviously. But anyway, so he's in the, and he sees this shit on the news, we interrupt this football highlight video or whatever.
We interrupt your football highlights for this.
For this, LA's under some sort of weird Twisted Metal bullshit. And the Rock gets up, and he doesn't have a leg cast anymore. They totally forget about that.
LA is sponsoring the Calypso tournament.
They just forget that he has a leg cast. Because he stands up and he's like, Daddy's got to go to work. And he flexes, and his arm cast explodes. He flexes, and his arm cast fucking gets
that's
obliterated.
Everything I hoped it would be.
And then he stretches his arm, and he's just not hurt anymore.
His arm magically is healed.
He just does not have a broken arm no more. And I'm like, no! Did that bullshit just happen? And then he crashes an ambulance into this Predator drone through some amazing coincidence that he just happened to be there. Then he rips the Gatling gun off of it, and he starts shooting the Gatling gun from the hip to take down a helicopter.
That's not how it works.
And at the same time...
You're not the Heavy from TF2, dude.
No. It's just... It's fucking... Like, also, you know, he has a broken leg, too, that they just kind of forgot about. And at the same time, Jason Statham and Vin Diesel, like, meet on top of a parking bridge. Or parking garage. These guys don't want to give me money. I'll just kill them all.
Yeah.
Start executing.
Oh, he's punching.
But they meet and they have their little dumb like chicken thing again, and they crash into each other again.
Oh,
and
did
then
we stop?
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, we stopped.
Oh, look at that. And Vin Diesel hits the nitrous, and his car like fucking goes on the up on the back two wheels. So his car like eats the other one, like Jason Statham's car.
It just eats the other one.
Like it just like it looks like it's fucking like taking it from the front. It's like fucking Eiffel Towering Jason Statham's car, basically.
Towering.
By itself. Like, it just needs someone in the back to be, like, fucking doing it. And, so, like, then they both get out of the car, and Vin Diesel has a fucking shotgun to Jason Statham's head. Like, the bad guy who's been murdering all your friends throughout the movie, he has a shotgun to his head. Then Vin Diesel does the dumbest thing from the movie, where he throws the shotgun in his car, and he takes out some pipes, and he's like, "This is a street fight.
Oh my god.
Mano-y-mano."
He has pipes in his car?
Yeah, he just has pipes. And he
just has pipes in his car for random street battles.
And like, he could have just blown him away right there, just fine. So him and Jason Statham start this fight. And it's been established that The Rock is a better fighter than Vin Diesel in the Fast and Furious world.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, Vin Diesel wins against Jason Statham. And then the whole parking garage collapses. It kind of reminds me of like the Oklahoma City bombing. And, it really looks like that, too. Where it's just the whole front of the building just gone. But, then Vin Diesel's dead for a little bit. And then his wife is like, "Hey, I do remember now.
Oh my god.
I don't have amnesia no more." And he's like, "Well, you could have told me that earlier." Like, they're giving him CPR, and she's like, "No, Paul Walker, stop giving him CPR. I got this." And she just says, I'm like, no, keep giving him CPR. That's the proper thing to do in this situation. Telling him that you remember your wedding is dumb. And then they flash back to the wedding, and Vin Diesel's wearing white pants and a tank top.
Wow.
At his wedding. It's, oh my god. And then they have like a little like sappy send-off to Paul Walker. And it's kind of cool, I guess. Except the one big thing that like fucking made me laugh so hard during that part when I shouldn't have been laughing was there was a woman behind us who was crying. Then they show footage of Paul Walker from like the past few Fast and Furious movies, and she goes, "Oh, so that's who he was. I thought he was the black guy." And I start dying.
Oh my god.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Fast and Furious 7 by Eli.
The end.
1 second, let's end it on a bang.